Hi, my name is Tatum and I'm recording videos to document my day-to-day journey as a mother, or how I put it as my motherhood moments. Today I'm just gonna quickly share about how some days can be very frustrating, like my day today. Things just don't go the way you planned, or it it doesn't even have to be a structured plan. It's just probably something that you have in your head that, okay, today this is what I want to do. I'll wake up in the morning, I have to do this, I have to do that. And then maybe in the afternoon when baby's taking his nap, I could do this, I could do that. It doesn't have to be on in a written form, but it could be, it's just something that you've been playing in my mind that, yeah, okay, I could do this, I could do this. But no, none of it happened. No, it just did not happen the way it could be. Even something that, okay, yesterday you say something, yeah, you're gonna let's try to do this, but like, I woke up really groggy this morning. It wasn't a fantastic sleep, so it puts me off the mood that, if we want to go out today, like, really, can I just have, can I just sleep? But you can't really catch any sleep because right now, so I'm just telling this with what's going on where we live. uh, there's always renovations nearly, not every day, but there's renovations last week, and then they weekend, well, like on a Sunday, they stop, and then there's another renovation this week. So we the renovation normally starts in the morning, but for some reason today it didn't start until 11. So in my mind I thought, okay, there's nothing, there's no noise, no drilling, no hacking, no whatever, maybe I could have a nap. But no, they decided to start at 11, and it went on until 1:30. So it was frustrating for me because I couldn't really nap, I couldn't really rest. But my baby was able to sleep. Now this noise is not coming right next door or right underneath us. It's a few floors below us, so but you can still hear it. It's still loud, but not as loud if it was next door. So John was able to sleep throughout the drilling process. So I thought, well, that's something good. He's not fussy. I'm not struggling to get him to sleep, and me trying to sleep, but he's actually asleep. So now, because he's asleep, the other frustration thing is getting Jamie to not wake John up. So he wanted to listen to his audiobook, which is good because, okay, John's asleep, I can play the audiobook on a very low volume. Jamie's lying on his bed, and I just put it. So I'm using an app, which I will share the audiobooks and the app that at the moment I'm using, maybe in the next video. But I'm still new to the app, and I'm still figuring out how to use it, so I can put things in a loop maybe, or I haven't created a playlist. Like I said, it's really new, but once I figure it out, I'll share if it's a good app or not for me. For the time being it works, but yeah, I'll share that in another video. So he's listening to his audiobook, he's been well behaved until he's not. And when he's not well behaved, that's why he starts to, no, it gets frustrating even more when he's trying to wake John up. It could be anything. It could be suddenly, well, he's listening to this audiobook over and over and over, and he says, mommy, change to another one, and over the same one. So it's 3 or 4 audiobooks in a loop. And then when he's sort of bored, restless, he's starting to, suddenly he wants to hit the pillow. There's no reason to hit the pillow, but he wants to hit the pillow. And there's no reason for you to stamp your feet or your legs on the mattress or on the pillow, but he does it anyway, and that wakes John up. And well, good thing he did move, but I managed to get him back to sleep. But I keep having to tell James that, look, stop that, you need to stop that. Look, brother's asleep, right? We want him to be asleep, yeah, so that you can have this time to listen to your audiobook. And this is indirectly, well, he likes to call it mommy time. So it's just me and Jamie time while baby's asleep. And yes, I wish that it could be longer, like John, that this whole that he listens to the audiobook and I get to maybe snooze a little bit in between. But I thought, well, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be any longer than this, and it's not gonna focus any longer than, well, he did, I think I did play it for an hour in total. So I thought, yeah, well, that's long enough for a 3-year-old. And I think the only reason I'm really frustrated is because he woke John up before he wanted to wake up. But then I look back, well, he did sleep for nearly 2 hours. Nearly, not 2 hours, but nearly 2 hours in total. Nearly 2 hours. And he slept through the drills and the bangings, and there was also some other things going on. And I thought, well, I'm mainly frustrated because he's been woken up before he wanted to wake up, and because I couldn't get enough rest. And it's also frustrating when you have to keep telling Jamie that, look, stop, don't do this, don't do that, look, if you want to listen to another one, I'll play you another one. But I'm looking at the positive side that, well, he listened to maybe at least 3 different audiobooks, although in repeat, just on repeat, but 3 or maybe even 4 audiobooks. And John was asleep. So I thought, well, it's not like I was struggling to get him to sleep. I did not. I was struggling to get Jamie not to wake John up, but he still, regardless, he still listened to the audiobook. And the amount of things he remembers just listening to audiobooks. I don't have this book. I found this audiobook by chance. I don't have the series, but I had it on this app, and I thought, well, this is, and he likes it. He likes the series, and we've been listening to it nearly every day. Not every day, but nearly every day. Yeah, I think it's for audiobook for the time being. This is what we'll listen to for Jamie, and he does remember quite a lot of things. He remembers the characters. He remembers what the audiobook is called, which one, and yeah, well, I'll share this in another video. So finally, the drilling and the noise just stopped around 1:30 or just after 1:30, and then I just feel peace. After that, I like, finally some peace and quiet, despite still being sleepy, despite still thinking that, you know what, I needed more sleep. But you know what's more important is Jamie learned something, or he actually listened. He wasn't reading, but he was listening to audiobook, and John got his nap. So I guess that's more important. So I thought, well, it started off really bad today. And well, Sam wasn't in the best mood as well, but I can totally understand that. But you know, now he's outside with Jamie and John while I'm recording, and the time now is, let me just quickly check, it's 2:40 in the afternoon. I don't hear any noise, and it looks like it's going to rain. Not yet, but it does look like it's going to rain. But suddenly things are just okay, you know, just okay. The one thing I did manage to do in my mind was I wanted to get more of the bigger size clothes for John, and I managed to do it. So all I did was I had to take them out from where it's been stored and just put it out to be washed tomorrow, because he's outgrowing his clothes real quick. So I guess what I want to say is, it's okay when your day starts really rough, when you wanted to do the things that you want to, when you wanted to do ABC, but none of it happens. But as the day progresses, well, you look back and said, well, I didn't get to do this, but I still got this one done. You know, I got one thing done. And you know, you did, like in my situation, well, John managed to get his get some nap, and Jamie listened to audiobook. So that's still good. And yeah, so let's just not dwell in the negativity of just because your morning starts really bad. It was and you get frustrated or even angry. But I think just learn to maybe let go. Said, okay, you know what? That's all right. That's okay. Let's focus on making the day better, and I'm gonna try and do that, making the day better. So what we have planned is, well, instead of cooking, I did plan to cook, but I thought, well, maybe let's go out and eat. Sam suggested we can go out and eat, and I thought, okay. And then look at the positive side. If we go out and eat, I don't have to do the cooking, I don't have to clean up, or none of us have to clean up. We can come home and just enjoy the rest of the afternoon and evening and have an early night to rest. So yeah, just when you have a bad day, a rough day, it's okay. Just keep reminding yourself, well, the day's gonna get better, the day's gonna get better, and focus on the things that you managed to do. Focus on the small wins, no matter how small they are. Just focus on that. And then before you end your day, whatever time that is, just do a self-reflection and say, well, it's been a bad day, it hasn't been a good day, it's been a really bad sleep night, but hey, this happened, which are all good things. And if you want, you can write it down in your journal, or maybe put it down as something you're grateful for. So what we do is we have this group with a few friends where we say what we're grateful for today. It can be, you can post it at the end of the day or the first thing tomorrow, and share, and we share our goals for what we want to achieve for that, maybe tomorrow or that week. So yeah, that's all for today. It's a bit longer than I thought, this video, but I just thought that I need to explain a little bit more about what's been going on today. So until next time, stay positive, be thankful every day for, even if it's the smallest thing. And even if your day starts bad, it doesn't mean your day is going to be bad throughout the day. You just have to focus on the positives. And yeah, that's all for today.